Alright, I'm going to try to keep this short. Hunter macros, I think I gave you a few of them, but just to go over it again, your Aspect of the Wild macro should have your racial ability, Aspect of the Wild, and Beast of Wrath. Your Kill Command macro should have Start Attack, Pet Attack, and Kill Command. This sends your pet into combat, and it starts your auto attack, and it forces to cast a Kill Command. Multi-shot is another important one. This starts your attack, it sends your pet at your current target, and you cast multi-shot. This is important on fights where there is AoE, especially like if ads just start to spawn. Because when you switch targets, if you just cast multi-shot without a macro to send your pet's going to stay on the boss, and you're just going to be multi-shotting ads instead of having your most powerful AoE, which is your Beast Cleave, where it should be. So if I cast multi-shot, my pets are going to that target. If ads come out somewhere else, let's say on these guys over here, if I cast multi-shot, my pets are going over there, and they are going to work. Now, because of how I have my macros, I could also push Kill Command, and they'll get sent over there as well. I've never seen the guy go up there. So those macros are important. Multi-shot, Kill Command, and then obviously the buff for Aspect of the Wild. Now, I don't know if my cursor is working here on the video, but down here is my key bindings. I have Beast of Wrath all by itself as number 1, Kill Command, the macro that I showed you, Cobra Shot, Multi-Shot, and then Dire Beast. These are my most important keys. Murder Crows obviously too, and Titan's Thunder. So right here are my main keys, and then my buff, self-buff, and my mitigation is over here. Now, the most important part of BM Hunter is utilizing Beast of Wrath to its full potential, combining it with Aspect of Wild every on pull and every 2 minutes thereafter, and always making sure that you have full cap of focus before using any of your DPS cooldowns. So whenever Beast of Wrath is ready, you need to make sure that you don't use it until you're very close to the cap. If you cap out for a second, it's fine. You just never want to sit at the cap. The other important thing about your rotation is you want to make sure that you're using Kill Command on cooldown. So you can't focus drain yourself just casting Cobra Shot. It's garbage damage. It's just there as a filler. It doesn't do any damage. It might do a lot of damage, but nowhere near as much as Kill Command. So when we start on the pull, I'm not going to be focusing on Murder Crows or Titan's Thunder here. We're just going to be doing the main part of the rotation that you need to work on. Once you get this down, we'll get further in depth if you need it. So on pull, we're saying pop both CDs, Kill Command, Cobra Shot, Kill Command, Cobra Shot, Kill Command, Cobra Shot, Kill Command, Dire Beast when it's available, Kill Command, Cobra Shot. Now we're off of cooldown, okay? These guys are on cooldown. Beast of Wrath has 40 seconds. We'll start reducing that. We want to keep an eye on our focus bar here, okay? We don't want to use too much focus so that we can't cast Kill Command on CD. Now Beast of Wrath is available. As soon as we get to the top, we're Beast of Wrathing, and then starting our Beast of Wrath rotation, which is Kill Command, Cobra Shot, Dire Beast on cooldown. Okay, now we're back on cooldown, so this is business as usual. We are making sure we have enough focus so that as soon as Kill Command is off cooldown, we can use it. Dire Beast on cooldown, and then we're filling in with Cobra Shot. Now, things we need to keep in mind. Beast of Wrath cooldown is at 8. It's available now, so full focus, boom. pop it at full focus, get the most potential out of your casts. Now, Aspect of the Wild has 34 seconds left. So this is what we need to keep an eye on now. We're getting close to 2 minutes into the fight. Our most important thing now in 25 seconds is to make sure that we don't use Aspect of the Wild unless we have Bestial Wrath combined with it. Okay? Which we will because of the way Dire Beast resets its cooldown. Now they're almost close to matched, right? Now when we get to within 5 seconds of these two being lined up, we're going to want to make sure that we have full focus before we pop them. So they're both available, full focus, get the rotation going. And it's kill command, Cobra Shot, kill command, Cobra Shot. The rotation doesn't change just because we added Aspect of the Wild. The damage changes, but you're still doing your Bestial Wrath rotation, which is kill command, Cobra Shot, and Dire Beast when available. Now, I'm standing still doing this. It's a good way to learn, that's fine. You need to make sure that you are a mobile raider. You are the most mobile class in the game. More mobile than melee, more mobile than any ranged. But while you're moving, you just need to make sure you're still paying attention to your cooldowns, your focus bar, and observing everything. One thing that's very cool about BM Hunters is that we don't even have to be looking at our target for our most powerful abilities. I could be running away, casting Kill Command, casting Dire Beast, casting Murder of Crows, casting Kill Command. The only thing I have to do face the boss for, I can even cast Titan's Thunder, is Cobra Shot. So if there's a mechanic where we all need to just run away, even popping cooldowns and, speed boosts, as long as we're in range of the boss, it doesn't really matter. We don't even have to look at him to do our most damaging abilities. So you're hearing this cat meowing. That's letting you know that your Bestial Wrath is available. In 26 seconds, you're going to hear drums. They sound like tribal drums. That means that your Aspect of the Wild is available. These are just reminders. So if you tunnel vision on something, a mechanic or whatever it is, if you hear a growl, whatever it is, but you'll know that Bestial Wrath is available. If you hear drums, you'll know that Aspect of the Wild is ready. So there you go. I just heard the growl and the drums, so I'm good to go to town. I got full focus, and I'm doing my rotation. And, I might look silly running around doing this, but this is what makes BM Hunters powerful. This is what allows you to travel up the meters. When everybody else is doing their mechanics and having to observe all their mechanics, you're able to do the mechanics, but you're also able to do full DPS, where they can't. A caster has to stop to cast. So when we're running around the room on this new boss with the laser in the middle, BM Hunters are going to town, and casters are struggling to get off 1 or 2 casts. So, might not be the strongest DPS if everybody's standing still, but when mechanics are involved, you'll travel up the charts. So, I hope this helped, and that it wasn't too long of a video. Enjoy.